Hi guys, I'm just gonna hop on and do a quick live. I wasn't going to do one today, but then I decided it's Sunday, what the heck. I actually just got back from tanning. Haha, I don't go tanning. We've got this wonderful self-tanner that we sell. I actually used this today. It's so easy to use. I used it for the first time with my powder puff brush, and it was amazing. It went on so smooth, and it didn't seem to leave me streaky. This right here is actually just after I got done applying it, so it will get darker the longer that sits. So hopefully I don't have a bad connection. Can anybody tell me if there's a bad connection or if it's going okay? Because it seems like it's cutting in and out. So, anybody? Okay, well, I guess I'll just keep going, and if it's bad connection, I guess it'll tell me. I wanted to tell you, we have got these amazing tanners. We've got one that is in a lotion form and one that's in a spray form. And everybody's had questions on them. My best thing to tell you is that I use the spray tan for my face. It's very concentrated, and it's going to give you immediate results. If you use the lotion, my best advice to you is to mix it with a white lotion and apply it to your arms, your legs, your body. And then that way it's got a bronzer in it, and you can layer it up. So if you are very light skinned, then you can keep building up your tan rather than getting really quick results and looking orange. So my bet for people who are really pale would be to do the lotion. Mix it with the white lotion. That way you can keep building it, or you know, do it real subtle so that nobody notices that you're tanning. I'm not the one to go out and spend a huge amount on tanning, so that's where these are nice. The Beachfront Self-Tanning Body Lotion, it's 4 fluid ounces. This is for $39, and then there's the 1.7 fluid ounce for the spray tan, and it's $29, I believe. So I do have a couple of those on hand, and if you did need them, go ahead and get a hold of me and I can get those for you if you need quick results, or if you want to go ahead and place an order. We also do have an amazing special going on this month. It's where you can get the Glorious Touch Primer. You can get a Touch Foundation, Skin Perfecting Concealer, and then the brush for the liquid foundation. All of that is just for $99. It's a $40 savings if you were going to buy each of these separate. So it's a pretty good deal. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to just put my makeup on live, and if anybody has any questions, feel free to message me now, or you can message me later. First thing that I'm going to put on, I just put on that spray tan before I went live. So this is just the spray tan. This is with nothing else on. I haven't washed it off, and I'm just going to do my makeup right over that. It won't affect the results because I buffed it into my skin. So with the primer, you just need a small amount. You just rub it all over your face. And it takes about a minute for that to dry. It will leave your hand or your face silky, silky smooth. I love this. It is one of my favorite products. These are all 4 products that I use regularly. I use these every day. For the Skin Perfecting Concealer, that's a mouthful, I use the lightest one. I use Scarlet. It really doesn't take very much, about that much. And this little tube right here will last you so long. This one has lasted me just about a year. So, but I use it for everything. I cover up blemishes like I have right here. And right down here. And I use it for my under eyes because I get such horrible dark circles. I mean, for one, I'm always tired, but for 2, I'm just so busy that I feel like I never sleep. So just put that right in there. And I put this on before my foundation. There are some people who put it on afterwards. Sometimes I do need to do a touch-up because I will move it around when applying my foundation. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cover up my blemishes. Normally I would use my blending bud, but apparently not today. And it usually takes about a minute for that to dry. I feel comfortable enough that with my dark circles and my blemishes covered that I could just go out like this, but I usually end up doing the whole shebang. There's several ways that you can apply the foundation. Some people use a blending bud, and with that you just kind of press it in. Some people like the liquid brush, which is what I use. But there's a couple ways that you can use this. You can either, there's a little divot right in the middle there that you can either put your foundation in there and apply it to your face kind of like you're painting, or you can touch it around the edges. That way it doesn't soak all the way into your brush. Or you can put it on the back of your hand, dip your brush in it, and apply it to your face. Or some people use their powder puff brush and they just put some dots on their brush and apply it to their face that way. Obviously, I'm not going to show you the powder puff brush today because I just washed it out from doing my spray tan. So, what I'm going to do is I'm using the color Chiffon, and you want to be sure to squeeze this little dropper here and make sure that you have everything out of it. I know that some people had complained because it seemed like the foundation was a little more oily or watery. That's because you're leaving the oil that sits in there, you're leaving that in the dropper. You need to squeeze it out and shake it up. The way that I'm going to do it today is I'm just going to, after I squeezed it out and shook it up, I'm going to add just a few drops to the sides, which my foundation's almost gone, so good thing they got this bundle going. That bundle is going to be a lifesaver. It's, like I said, a $40 savings, which is huge when it comes to makeup. Alright, so that's what I'm going to use. And I'm just going to dab it onto my face. And then you just go ahead and you blend it in. Now I know a lot of you ladies are sitting there thinking, yeah, I'd love to have it, but I can't justify the expense right now. You know what? Mother's Day is coming up. If there's any men in your life, they could buy this for you. I see that there are a few men watching that, you know, your ladies might like to have a nice little pampering with some beautiful makeup. That way they're all ready to go when you take them out on the town for Mother's Day or for Easter. But we are having a challenge within our group to try and sell 10 of these before the 15th. And if you're interested, or if you only want 1 or 2 of the products out of it, but don't think that you need the other 2, get a hold of me. You know, I've had a couple of people say, well, you know, I want the foundation, but I don't want the primer, or I want the primer and the foundation, but not the concealer and the brush, or, you know, whatever the case may be. So get a hold of me. You know, maybe we can work something out. Get a hold of those people who had, you know, wanted the other products, and we can figure out a way to make this work for you. I'm sorry, every time that I do a video, my dog seems to whine in the background. So, okay, I am going to go ahead. My dark circles are pretty dark today, so I am going to go ahead and blend that in. Caleb, get your dog and put him in the kitchen. Dog is driving me nuts. And yes, my kid is still in jammies. We haven't done anything. It's a Sunday.
Mama, come here.
So. Alright. Okay. So, that is just the real basic look. Does anybody have any questions, or you guys, if you are wanting to make this a secret gift for your wives, your girlfriends, hopefully not both, let me know, and I would be happy to color match. I'm usually pretty decent at color matching. If we do get it wrong, we do have a 14-day love it guarantee where they're welcome to try it out. If it doesn't look like the right color, we can send it back. Please don't think that that's, you know, the sale is final. We can send it back, and we can make sure that we get the right colors, so that nobody's walking around either ghostly white or orange or whatever the case may be. We can get you the right colors. Most people that I've had that have tried it have absolutely fallen in love with it. They had no regrets about buying it. I did have one that gave her foundation to somebody else because she didn't know about the love it guarantee. So my suggestion is that try it. Just try it once. If you decide that you don't know if you like it or whatever, then we can exchange it. We can get you something else. But I'm going to need people's help on trying to win this. I mean, it is my goal is to get 10 of these in your hands before the 15th. So if there is anything that you need me to do, let me know. I can come personally color match you within reason. I mean, I have some friends in Connecticut and Florida that I'd love to come see, but I probably can't make it there before the 15th to color match you. But, you know, if chances are, if you're any of the ones from Connecticut or Florida, I already know what you look like, and I know what color would be perfect on you. So let's get these going. It's been an uphill struggle. I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out what color I'm going to do on my eyes here. How crazy are we going to do? Anybody have any input? Do we want to do a nice, pretty color, or do we want to do crazy colors? Now keep in mind, hi Jenny! Caleb says that I need to go with crazy colors. Keep in mind, I have a church function to go to today, so I can't go too awful crazy. But another item that I wanted to tell you about is our Splurge Cream Shadows. These are my favorite. This one especially is called Victorious. This is the best one. See if I can get that to focus. Nope. This is the best one that they've come out with, in my opinion. It's a beautiful nude, and it's not just a cream shadow. I put this on my lips before I do my lip liner, and all I have to do is add gloss to that for a beautiful finished look. So, just to give you an idea, it goes on, and it makes them look pretty white. So, right. Anybody got suggestions on eyes? What should I do for the eyes? Anybody? Help me out, guys. Crazy. Caleb says crazy. I'm still not going to do crazy. All right, well, I guess if nobody's going to comment, then I got to go with what I want. So I'm putting Victorious on first. What I do with this one, I love our cream shadows. They go on as a cream, but they dry to a powder, which is kind of like most of our products. So that's the part that's the best about it, is that at the very end, everything is kind of a powdery and it just blends so well. So you can tell the difference. Look at how open this eye looks compared to this eye. So, let's see. Playing with the lighting here, seeing if that helps at all. Alright. Alright, so go do the other eye. Alright, anybody got suggestions? I'm getting ready to figure out colors. So I'd love to see what you have in mind here. I've got some crazy colors, I've got some neutral colors. You know, it just kind of depends. Is everybody looking for like an everyday? What splurge creams do I have? Oh girl. Okay, what splurge creams don't I have would be an easier question. I have got Tenacious, which is one of my favorites. You can tell it's well used. It's like kind of a brown with golden flecks in it. I have got Faithful, which this is the one that I did the black and white picture on that everybody loved. This is a matte brown. As you can tell, I like my browns, my neutrals, my nice easy ones. This one is Elegant. It's a nude, but it's a shimmer. I've got Magnificent. I'll be honest, I have never tried it. It's a matte black. I'm scared of black, but you never know. I don't have Bittersweet yet. I wish that I did, but I think it's on its way. I have Skeptical, which is a shimmery black. I've used that a little bit. I'm still going. I have got Charming, which is kind of a foam green color. That's what I call it. I have got Dreamy, which is kind of a silvery blue color. I'm telling you guys, I got a ton of these things. We'll save that one. I have got Amused. This one I like. It's kind of a, I don't know, kind of a light blue color, but it's matte. And then these next two kind of scare, oh, not that one. Then I've got Noble, which is a purple. And I think I'm missing one because I know I've got, well, I don't know where it is, but this one scares the crap out of me. This is Majestic. Look at that. That is crazy. And then I've got a blue one somewhere that is Whimsical. But I am not sure where it's at. I know it's hiding from me. I'm kind of glad that it's hiding from me because it is a completely crazy, crazy blue color. Yeah, I can't find it. Do Elegant and Faithful. I can do that. Those are my favorites. Okay, so let me get these out of the way so that I can find Elegant and Faithful again. Hot Mess Express, headed your way. Ooh, throwing them around. Getting crazy in here. Alright, there's my Faithful, there's my Elegant. Alright. Okay, so with cream shadows, they're wonderful. They go on and, like I said, they dry to a beautiful, beautiful powder, and then you can kind of blend them in a little bit better. Okay, so I'm doing Faithful first. This one, I like to try and do a little bit of a V here, and then you blend it in. It goes on pretty dark at first, but as long as you keep blending, it works really well. So I just come up here and I do a little bit of a V. And I like to do it nice and light to start with, and then I go through and I add more color just so that I know that I've got the outline or where I want it to start with. Everybody has a different way of applying it. I've figured that this one works best for me. So, all right. I always try and make myself look crazy to start with. I think I'm accomplishing crazy. All right. So. And yes, that may look extreme, but in the end, it looks beautiful. But it takes a little while to get there. All right. All right, Caleb, your dog drives me nuts. Why don't you go move his food bowl and lock him down there? Okay, so, and like I said, this is just how I do it. I mean, I know people have a better technique at doing it than I do. I always have to go back and do the other eye because I can never get them to look the same. But they look crazy right now. It'll look amazing at the end, I promise. Okay, so then what I do to make sure that my brush, because I've got the dark on there, what I do is I take my shine cloths at that point and I clean it off because I don't want to be transferring, let him back in. I don't want to be transferring the brown into the lighter color. Lay down. Anybody want a dog? I'll still give him. So, okay, so I just rub my shine cloth. Look at how much I got out of that. That's disgusting. So, look, now I'm back to clean, okay? So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to focus on my lips. I'm going to jump around. I'm kind of like a squirrel. I just kind of give my eyes a little bit of time to dry to a powder before I keep going on them. So, all right. I am looking for my lip liner. I don't know what I did with it. I swear I'm not always this unorganized, just when I get on live videos. Haha, there it is. Alright, so this is my favorite one so far. This is Pouty. And I have another one that I've got ordered, but it hasn't come in yet, and I'm excited to try it. It's called Plush. And everybody seems to use that as their base for every other color that they do. But I don't like a lot of color on my lips. I like to keep it kind of neutral. So I'm going to take Pouty and just line my lips. Anybody that's just jumping on, you gotta think that I'm crazy. Some of you that are jumping on have known me forever and know I'm crazy. So it's okay. Embrace the crazy. Alright. So, you ever realized how hard it is to line your lips and talk at the same time? Alright. Okay, so there's my lips all lined. Then I like a nice easy lip. I'm going to add our new gloss on, which this is a beautiful, beautiful color. It's called Lunar, and it's kind of kind of a tan gloss, and it's got a little bit of sparkle to it. I just add that right on top of my lips. This is after I've applied Faithful to my lips and, or not Faithful, don't do Faithful. Victorious cream shadow to my lips, and then I also added Pouty lip liner. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and clean up my eyes a little bit. I mean, they look pretty crazy right at the moment. So I am going to go through and use our crease brush. This thing is great. It's got a nice nice tip to it. I mean, it's a little tougher, it's a little more coarse. So this will go ahead and blend very, very nice. So we'll get this cleaned up a little bit. And I don't like to take a lot of time to blend, so I pull my eyelid back, and I feel like that helps get it blended quicker. Best part about our makeup brushes is that if you have this part right here, you just take the brush and you just line it right on up, and it cleans up that line. See? So now I have a nice edge over there. I'm not all done with it, so I probably shouldn't have done it yet. I got a little peeker over here. Alright, so I'm going to go through and do the other eye. I hear your tummy rumbling, buddy. Alright. So yes, they blend a little bit easier if you go through and pull your eyelid back. Okay, and then I just wipe it off onto my hand. I go through and wipe my hand off with the shine cloth all the time. So then, now that I've gotten that part on there, I go through and put a little bit of Victorious back in there. So I need my cream shadow brush again. Alright, and Victorious, like I said, is a perfect nude color for me. I want to add that back in over towards the inner part of my eye. And then I smooth it out towards the outer part. So I feel like that opens it up just a little bit. Okay. I'm sorry, my dog's got this heavy panting going on and my kid's not helping it out. Alright, and then my trick is that right up here always looks like it's too big, too dramatic for me. So I take Victorious and I line it right in between here. That way it breaks up where I've got my shadow going and where my eyebrow is going to start. So then I just go through and I just add a nice... Elmo, stop it. Caleb, come get him. I'm so sorry. Pick him up, take him outside. No, Caleb, come pick him up and take him outside. Alright, I'm so sorry. Elmo, go. Alright, get him in the kitchen. Okay. Alright, I am so sorry. Let my kid entertain you for a minute. Alright, Caleb, you sit here and you talk to everybody for a minute, alright? Okay, you talk to them. Come on, Ella. Come on. What is he doing? Did you say hi?
Yes.
Alright. Okay, so now that I've got the dog locked outside, back at it. I swear nobody has more problems going live than I do. Okay, so we're back to adding just a little bit of Victorious right along here. After I do my eyebrow, this will really look real nice. It'll look nice and clean. So, all right. So I've cleaned that one up. Now I'm going to go back and do Victorious right in here. If you guys are liking this, please send me some hearts. I like to see hearts. If you're hating it, I guess send me a mad face or frowny face or a sad face, or hopefully I'm not making you cry, but never know. So let me know what you're thinking. Come on, tell me something. So, all right. So I'm putting Victorious away because I think we're done with that. We're done with Faithful. So the next thing that I'm going to add on to there is a little bit of Elegant, which I love Elegant. It is very elegant, but I end up adding it right where I add it right in here. So for anybody who wasn't watching earlier, this one is Elegant. It's a nice, beautiful shimmer. So take just a little bit of that. It really doesn't take too much with these cream shadows. So if you wanted to add these to your order, these are always fun. All right, so I'm just gonna go back in and add this in to open up my eye and make it glitter. And I only added about halfway. That way it's not overbearing. All right. So that black and white photo that I had was all of these colors minus the Elegant. So that was probably one of my favorite pictures of myself. Okay, so there's the eyes. I still got to do the eyebrows, eyeliner, and then I'm basically done. But I mean, if you've ever bought Unique makeup, you know how great a quality it is. I can't stress enough how much you need this bundle. Again, you get the primer, which, there it is. You get the primer, the foundation, turn it around here, primer, foundation, concealer, and a brush, all for 99 bucks. To me, that's a pretty great deal. And you can also, if anybody ever thought about selling Unique, I started selling it just for the discount. But I mean, if you decide to join and sell, this month they're offering promotions, promotion bonuses, fast start bonuses, everything. So it's the perfect time to join my team. If you have any questions or decide that you want to do that, answer any questions. I'm going to go through and do my eyebrows now. We've got these wonderful Moodstruck Brow Obsession palettes. I use the blonde palette, and it really doesn't take too much of these. The only part that I really use out of it is this number 1, and it is dummy proof. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But I never was real good at following directions, so I just use number 1. And I go through and just shape my eyebrows whatever way I feel like they need to be. There's some days that I'll do them nice and easy and do them more flat. There's days that I'll put more of an arch in them. Just kind of depends how it's feeling the day. But this has become one of my favorite products. It seems like even when your eyebrows need done, because mine are horrible right now, I need to get in to see Shani. I actually have an appointment, but it's not until like the 14th or 13th or something like that, which I'm probably going to have to go see her sooner than then. So, Shani, if you're watching, You ready for me? Okay, so go through and add this eyebrow on. Let's see, can you see the difference? So, all right. I try not to spend too much time on my eyebrows because I don't want them to look too fakey. I kind of like more of a natural look, which this one isn't cooperating with me. And your eyebrows don't have to be perfect. They don't have to look like twins, just sisters. So. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do on this. Next part that I'm going to do is the part that I get a lot of questions for, and that is how I line my eyes. I'm not going to do the bottom row today, I don't think. I guess I'll wait and see how it looks. With the look today, do you guys think that I should do a black liner or should I do a brown liner on them? Tell me what you think. Anybody gonna chime in? Caleb says that I should do brown. What do you guys think? Anybody got an input? Doesn't look like anybody's gonna answer right now. Okay, since nobody else is answering and Caleb said brown, I'm gonna go ahead and use Addiction Palette 1, and I'm gonna use Forthright. So, okay. I gotta clean out my brush just a little bit because I normally use black, but I'm using my trusty shine cloth and just cleaning out my brush. Let's see here. I love this brush. It has got a beautiful edge on it. I don't know if you can really see it. So it's got a nice flat part, and I just take a little bit of water and I mix it, or I dip my brush in it. That way I can pull the shadow up and not have a lot of product. A lot of people seem to use rose water. I don't like to have rose water that close to my eyes because I end up having a reaction to it if I do that. So I'm going to go ahead and just follow the line by my eyelashes. Okay, I got too much water on that, so okay, so there we go. And you just follow your lash line. You don't have to get real big and crazy on it. And if you have trouble with your waterline, keeping product on that, anybody who doesn't know what a waterline is, it is the part between your lower lashes and your eyeball. I cannot keep product on there if I use a pencil. It doesn't matter what kind of pencil I use, liquid or just a dry pencil. I can't keep eyeliner on my waterline because my eyes water too bad. So shadow has been the only thing that stays put there. So if you have that issue, that may be something that you want to try. I am having an open house, so if there's anybody who is catching this now or catching this later that wants to come over and check out some of the makeup, maybe see it in person, have me color match you for foundation or whatever the case may be, get a hold of me. And if you aren't already invited, I would be happy to add you to that. And we've got some great incentives going for that if you decide to show up or place an order. So, all right. So there's the liner. And then one of my favorite products ever. It's time for mascara. So anybody who has used our 3D mascara knows how wonderful it is. I love, love, love our mascara. And I actually love it so much that I've got 2 tubes over here open. And I'm trying to remember which one is the old one and which one is the new one. But, oh well, I guess I'll use whichever one I have available here. Okay, so the way that you do the mascara is gel, fibers, gel. And some people curl their lashes. I don't. I don't have time for all that. So, just do a layer of the gel. And you can put this on as thick or as thin as you want. The key is to get a great layer of gel. That way you don't have fall off into your eye. I know that there are some people on here who wear contacts, and if you wear contacts, you are going to get irritation if this falls off. So, don't be afraid of it. All you have to do is have a good base layer of gel. So there was the gel. I'm going to go through and add the fibers. And this is where you get the length. Okay, so okay, you guys, this is one layer. I mean, how great is that? I mean, I haven't even sealed it in. I haven't tried to go for length. That's just one layer. So I'm going to go through and add a second layer. I like to do this because I have real skinny eyelashes and they are not very long at all. So this is where you just add your second layer to the tip. So there's the gel. And you can do this as many times as you want. Just got to remember, gel, fiber, gel. All right, are you guys seeing these results? I mean, look at these eyelashes. Eyelashes for days. All right, seriously, look at that. Who likes that? Who likes those results? Not you? You lie. Caleb says not him. I don't believe him. So, okay. All right, so now I'm going to go through and do the other eye. When I'm all done, I'll come back in and seal this last layer of fibers on with a layer of gel. So, start out gel. And like I said, you can do as many coats as you want. I usually do 2 because I don't need them real super long to go do anything unless I've got some important pictures or something coming up. Okay, so there's a layer of gel, and then add my fibers to it. Now guys, if you decide that you want to go ahead and order these, this or any other product for your wife or your girlfriend, let me know and I'd be happy to make sure that we get the right colors. I mean, I feel like I know most of you because I've got you on my friends, so I can probably tell you what colors your wife or your girlfriend or whoever, your significant other, may like. Or even your moms. Don't forget your moms. Mother's Day is coming up. So, alright, so that's just 2 layers of fibers. So I'm going to go back in and seal them in with gel. And then I think I'm gonna add a little bit of blush because I did put on my tanning spray today and I feel like my skin is getting a little bit darker as I've been sitting here doing my makeup. So I do want to make sure that it stands out a little bit. And now that I've got my eyes done, I might go through and do a little bit of contouring. Another thing that I'd love to show you guys is the luminizers. These things are wonderful. They come in several different forms. One of my favorites has been the a la mode cream luminizer. I love this one. So this one, I go through and just a little tiny amount. I mean, this thing is going to last me forever. But I put just a little bit above my Cupid's bow. So that it makes the Cupid's bow, which is the top part of your lip, stand out just a little bit. I put it on my nose, touch the end of it, and then you work up the bridge so that it highlights that just a little bit. And then I should have added my blush first, but then I go through and I add it just above my blush. That way this all catches the light just a little bit. You can put it right in here. You can put it on top of your eyebrows. I choose not to. So, great, Caleb. Alright, so I'm going to go back in and add my blush because I don't feel like I have enough. Okay, and then I am going to actually use, try and figure out which way I want to do this here. Well, can't find the one that I'm looking for, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my bronzer as my contouring. So I use the darker side. And you just go below your blush. The bottom of your chin. Take away that double chin. And the side of your nose. Battery's gonna die on my phone, so that's my indicator it's about time to give up. So, alright, well, this is my finished look. I hope you guys love it. Again, can't stress enough how much I want to get my my upline beat in this contest, so I need your help. I need you guys to help me with, I don't know where I put it. I'm losing everything. I gotta quit putting things away because then I can't find them. But I need you to help me with this bundle, our Kudos. This is great. You save $40. You and a friend need to go together to get this. It is the liquid foundation brush, the liquid foundation, the liquid touch concealer, and the Glorious Touch primer. Let me know if you need it. I'd be happy to help you. Thanks.